wolves are out again. I'm gonna light up another fire.
Hey, this is a video for you guys, the small town nomads. After a conversation the other day about Chaga and fire, you've totally inspired me to get out here and do a little bit of winter camping and just do a little video on the Chaga, but only on the fire making part of it. So we'll get into it right now. We will be using this cheap little striker and steel and this piece of Chaga here. Now this side that I'm showing to you on the Chaga is, when you get a Chaga, you'll see that there is an area that is a little bit more on the yellowish goldish side. That's the area that you want from your Chaga to catch a spark. That's the spark. That's the area that will light up easiest. Sorry, it is really cold out here. It's -20 and so my lips are jamming up. Anyhow, see the other side. I don't know if this translates well on a camera right now. Let me just move these lights about. Okay, this might be better. See how this side is so much darker? Well, this side does not catch. It will burn, but it doesn't catch a spark very nicely. It's tougher. Look for that yellow ish. Is that focused? There you go. Look for that yellowish stuff, and that's what you're going to want to use. All right, so I don't have a lot of tinder stuff around here, so on my way while building this thing up here, setting up my tent and everything, I just walked around a little bit and picked up what I could find. So I found some pine needles and I found what else do I have? Pine needles, and I found some leaves that were still up in the tree, so they're nice and dry and crisp. So we will be using those. But lucky enough, oh no, did I forget it? I always have it in here usually. This is my little survival kit in here. Oh yeah, here you go, Dunk. Yep, and I didn't put that in there to make you happy. I actually use this thing. It's nice. It's really light. It's sturdy. It's a good knife. Maybe I've got it in my pack. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go look for this. There it is. Okay. I knew I didn't forget it. It just this is my travel survival kit. I've got about 2 other bug out kits that I have, and I usually pick in them and when I'm going out, because depending on what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need different things. So anyhow, usually that's in there, but it was in another pocket. I always have at least a little bit of stuff here to start a fire, to help make a tinder bundle. Let me show you what's inside. This is really annoying all by myself. No stand. Oh, there's lots of stuff in here. Jeez, look at this. All right, so that's sorry about the light. That is some birch bark. Just some little curlies of birch. I usually have oh yeah, it's all in there. Well, it's no, something's missing. I'm missing some of that natural rope cordage. This is lint from a dryer. That's what it is. All right, so it's too bad we didn't have that little cordage. I usually have a little roll of cordage in there. It's in there. It's right here. So anyways, with this, all this stuff, I'm gonna build a little bundle kit. Here it is right here. I take the cordage and I sort of like unwrap it, and so it catches fire a little bit better. So that's enough for one. If I use this, I just replenish it. So if I'm not home and I'm gone for a while, then of course I can't have any more of this lint, dryer lint. So no big deal. Just get more of this birch bark stuff or whatever I could find, right? So anyways, I'll make a little bundle with that, and I'll show you how how the Chaga, this piece here, takes the spark. For me, I never ever not have any Chaga in my stuff because it's just so awesome. It's the best for me. It's the best way to start a fire. I do only use it for emergencies though. I mean, if I have a lighter, which I always have in there, I'll bring that. And if that doesn't work, I usually have a couple matches that I can strike on a rock that I will use. And I save this stuff for only emergency reasons, right? Just because this stuff is more reliable. This thing here is way more reliable. It gets wet, cold, whatever. It's always gonna work if you strike it good. And it's pretty easy to do. So anyways, I will get this bundle ready, and I'll show you the sparks. Well, that's a nice little spot for that light. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Okay, am I going to use all this? Probably not. I'm going to start by taking this apart here. Just untwirl it, pull it apart. I'm going to take this awesome little knife that I got from Duncan to just cut out what I need. Boom, done. It's gonna need a little sharpening soon though. It's going through a lot, or it has. It hasn't gone through a lot lately because last few years I've just been just concentrated on work, not doing a lot of outdoorsy. Not as much. I still do quite a bit, but not as much. It's all cool. Planning on doing a lot more, especially this summer. I'm hoping to get out and see my buddy Kyle, and out in BC. We're gonna go and explore his claims a little bit and go gold panning, prospecting. Oops, sorry, there you go, prospecting. Anyways, you get the idea. I'm gonna put that in here. This is gonna catch nice. It holds a nice flame, I find, anyways. Watch, it's gonna make a lie out of me today. It's got to. Okay, that. I'm not gonna use all of this. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. Same thing, fluff it up. You know, don't let it be so dense. It's not good when it's dense. So fluff it up. Okay. Mix it with a bit of this lovely stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be enough of this right here. Add that. The rest I'm gonna put that back in here. I didn't need this much. Move this Chaga to the side. Boom. I'm gonna get some of those pine needles, those leaves. Let's make something nice. All right, get it all in there. Make this lovely little nasty thingy, right? And inside that I will put my, oh, look at all this good stuff. Inside that I will put, I just want to open it up a little bit more here. And inside that I'm gonna put some of the Chaga. Now I'm gonna just powder some up with me knife. Again, the dark side, the light side. So I'm gonna take the light part, and it's more like, I don't know if this shows up here. Probably not. Let me move this thing. The easy way to find too is that it's all kind of porous. All right, maybe I'll have to take a couple shots when I get back home there tomorrow morning and show you. Okay, so now I'm not doing a very good job here. It's going everywhere, but watch this. I'm just gonna crumble some of the stuff in here. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to make you see. Maybe I'll move me light right over here. No, this is not gonna happen. This is gonna be the best way to do it. Okay. Careful not to cut yourself, obviously. Gotta say these things sometimes, I guess. And then I like to get a little chunk in there too. So the powder stuff will catch. A nice chunk will just get a nice little amber going, right? All right, so let's see if I can make this happen in a way that is going to be more visible for you. Can't see, then it's not going to be any good to do this video. I'm actually adding a lot here. All right, so obviously doing this while trying to make a video is not the easiest thing to do. And when you're not experienced, it's even worse. So anyways, I got all my stuff right here. We're gonna try to give this a go. I usually like to get a couple little strokes, just little nice little soft ones there. Warm it up a little bit without creating any sparks, just throwing a little bit of the steel in there. That's gonna help. Okay, and then after that, you just give it a nice little pull. Well, there you go. That was that easy. See, the Chaga's already burning. Whoa, there goes the lamp. Flashlight. See, the Chaga's already burning, and even before that, the birch bark just caught. It's so dry, it's been in there for so long. I hope I'm getting this, okay. Catching. So at this point, this is where you'd be adding some stuff, right? I'm gonna move my stuff before everything catches on fire. I didn't actually expect the birch bark to start that quickly. So from there, already, see? You just add a little bit of twigs and stuff, and you just grow your fire. That was pretty quick. Actually, I was impressed that that birch bark caught so quickly. Usually my my Chaga catches first, but that just went crazy like that. That's perfect. So because the excuse me, I'm running out of words here. Because there you go. Yeah, save this rock. This is gonna be the rock that will be I'll be putting. I got a bunch of hot rocks in here all over, and that'll come in a tan with me, and that's what I'm gonna put them on. All right. So if I just do this again, because I want to show you the Chaga. I'll show you how easy it catches. This is a really horrible light, isn't it? I need it from above. Can't have that though. Not right now. Maybe if I get closer to the fire. We can get some more, a little bit of different lighting. Yeah, this might work. Okay. So, this is how easy Chaga lights. You know, throw a little bit of, okay, boom, already. See? Can you see that? Watch. That's just gonna keep going. Is that InShot? I can't tell. I gotta invest into more stuff here. Is it still going? Yeah. Yeah, it's still there. Look. See? Is it showing? See? Just that. That's hard to stop after that. Once it goes, it just wants to keep smoldering. See? Let's do it again, just for fun. Just because that's what we're here to do. I'm gonna set this up in a way that I want to get a nice close look at this. Ah, perfect. Now it's all. Man, making videos is not easy. Not easy. And it's messy too, if you ask me. Okay. Boom. Let's try this again. So I'll just give it a little, get a little pieces of that steel on there, because sometimes it catches with the other ones and it's nice. All right. Boom. Look. See? Just that, it lights up right away. It lit. Oh, my toque is catching on fire, man. Woo! See how it doesn't look like it's still going, but watch. Whoa. See? And this will continue to smolder like that until the whole thing is done. So that gives you time. You just take the tip of your knife and flick that into your bundle, and there you go. You got yourself a fire. Chaga is just awesome. I use these and I make tea with them, and then once I've done with my tea, I'll usually do 2 or 3 teas with the batch, and then I save them. I dry them out. I save them, and I save them for my kits, my fire kit. So that's it, guys. Like that easy. Now you want to make sure it's really out, right? Because look, I'm scraping this off, and it's still, oops, it's on me now. It still wants to go, right? So you have to really make sure that everything is out of there and out, because it'll continue to do this. So you might look like it's out sometimes, and there's just a little piece in there that's gonna keep going. You put that in your kit, and it's gonna melt, burn everything in your kit. This stuff gets really hot. So remember, none of the dark stuff, just the light stuff. My fire's getting a little tired here. My toes are freezing. I'm exaggerating. They're getting cold. If I don't act soon, they're gonna get frozen for sure. So maybe it'll be almost time to just kick my feet closer to the fire before I go into bed. Well, we're at it. Might as well show you a little bit of what's in my kit. You guys don't need to see my face anyways. It's so beautiful. All right. So we covered the chaga. We got the knife. This is not always in the kit, depending on whatever. If I'm just doing an overnighter, I'm not going to be having any of this stuff here like that. Oh, this is fun stuff. I use this for all kinds of stuff. I use this to start fires when it's really sunny. I use this to look at things closely because I like to do prospecting. It's just it's a loupe magnifying glass with a little light on it, and that's what I look at rocks with sometimes and start fires. Oh yeah, this tool, this tool's a bit of a fancy tool, I guess is what I would call it. It's luxury, but I love it. A bellow. Oh yeah, when you're trying to get that fire going, and it's a bit, your wood's a bit wet and stuff. You extend this thing out and you blow on it and you get your fire going. So you can focus on different spots of your fire and really get your see that? That really helps when you got some wet wood. Get your fire hot enough to fight the wetness. What else? Well, we saw this. I've got, sometimes there's different stuff in here, but usually there's always cord, and there's always a little bit of dry linty stuff. Fish hooks. Got some flies in there even, like for fly fishing. I don't know why. I guess I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I put it. Oh, it's starting to snow a little bit. Got a nice little light snow coming out. I can't see it on the camera, but we've got it going on. I've got that. Oh, what's this? Don't remember what's it. Oh yeah, safety pins, and I think it looks like weights. Yeah, weights for fishing. That's not always in there. I always have safety pins and all kinds of stuff though. And sorry, carabiners. Those are always nice. Little things. All kinds of different kinds of carabiners. Like I said, this pack changes as it goes, but always the fire stuff's in there. This is a spoon for a little fishing, and this is a highlighter that I don't use for outdoorsy stuff. Except that behind this here is this wood's cracking. I got fishing string. So if I was to need to fish in an emergency, I would use this as my fishing rod, believe it or not, or my fishing stick. Hey, and there's that lighter I've been talking about. Always have that. Is it working? It's pretty cold. See? So, and there's fuel in there. I can see it. So cold. It just doesn't want. No good. I got more fishing stuff. Yeah, I got to get my stuff in order here. I got all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, I told you I got all kinds of safety pins everywhere. Safety pins are useful for things. Another carabiner. I may have too many in here now. I've got a lead. So anyways, I will get this stuff back in order, I think this week. I'm pumped about it. My bug out kits are all over the place too, and they should never be. If I need to, if I was ever to need, like I'm not one of those crazy guys, or well, I shouldn't say crazy, but I'm not overly paranoid about it. But you never know, right? You just gotta be, it's always good to have a little bug out kit for safety stuff, and it also helps me keep it in order. So anyways, in this little pouch here, I have more Chaga. I have this is an overkill too, because I have magnifying glasses in there too, like little ones. So this is you can't see it in here, but you can't see it because it's wrapped up. I wrapped it up in cellophane just to keep it dry. But this is pitch, pine pitch. This is a good way to get your fires going a little bit faster too. I'll put a little bit of this on the end of a stick, or I'll just little pieces around, and as soon as you light it up, it's almost like melting plastic, and it just drops these little flamey bits that get caught up in your wood, and it holds the flame for a little bit, so it helps you ensure that you get your fire going. So I have a little piece of that. I always have that. That's always in my kit. This is the other piece of Chaga, also wrapped up in cellophane just in case. And what else? Oh yeah, and then in here is another little magnifying glass that I have in case I was to lose one or something like that. Like I said, this kit right now is a little bit all over the place, but I will fix that this week. I also have another magnifying glass. It's about this big, and this thing, like, you don't need a lot of sun for it. If it's like usually in the morning or late at night, later in the day, there will be the sun's not as bright, so it's kind of tough sometimes. But in midday, I can actually burn in my name in the wood, and very quickly, because of the size of it, it just concentrates a lot more of the sunlight and burns. I'm actually really getting cold here, so I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to tend to my fire a little bit here and warm up some before I go to bed. All right, talk to you in a bit. I don't know if you guys can see, because that light is a bit bizarre. It's kind of a bluish tint to it, but my hands are just so red right now. Oh, I just wanted to show you. Whoa. Oh yeah, the tip of my toes. I gotta hurry up. All right, just gonna get a little bit of water heating up here. Not making a tea or anything like that. Just I'm gonna warm up this water because I'm getting ready for bed. It's just past 10:30 here. Gotta get my beauty sleep. So I'm gonna take a sip of this cold water. I'm gonna warm this thing up here, get it nice and hot. I'm gonna put it back into this bottle, and then I'm gonna chuck that. Once it's hot, put it back in here, and I'm gonna chuck that into my sleeping bag And then I'm going to go for a little bit of a snowshoe. Just to warm up. Don't spill your water, Daniel. Just to warm up. Here we go. Just to warm up my toes a little bit more before going to bed. So a little bit of a nice little hike will get that going, get the blood warm. And there you go. And this water bottle with some nice hot water in it inside my sleeping bag, it's just gonna give me a little booster. It's not gonna last long. It's a little booster, right? Give a chance to my body for my body to warm up the rest of the sleeping bag afterwards. My body won't have to work as hard. So that's what's going on right now. Got some wet wood over here. Isn't that? It's hot too. All right, it's time for bed. Got the hot rocks right here. So that'll push out a little bit of heat, but that's not gonna help me much. But it's better than nothing because this is actually a summer tent, so it's not gonna hold on a lot of heat, but I can feel the heat coming from these rocks, so that will help a bit. And I've got a few more that are still in the fire out there. Gotta probably change the socks too, because sometimes your feet get a little bit sweaty in the boots, and then that's how you get really cold real fast. Got a few backup things, another toque put underneath that one. I don't think I'm gonna need it. This Carhartt toque is really amazing, but I do have I forgot what you call these things, but it covers my entire face practically, except for my eyes, my nose. So I'm gonna put that inside my sleeping bag with me, keep it warm for in case I need to change my socks or anything like it. Winter camp is a pain in the ass, I'll tell you. But I think I might actually start to like it. I've never done more than an overnighter. I've had moments where I thought I might want to do longer, but I'm not yet convinced that that's actually the thing I want to do. I'm kidding, I love this.